The following show contains adult content. It's not our intent to offend anyone, but we want to inform you that if you are a child under the age of 18 or get offended easily, this next show may not be for you. The content, opinions, and subject matter of these shows are solely the choice of your show hosts and their guests, and not those of the Entertainment Network or any affiliated stations. Any comments or inquiries should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for listening.
Sitting down and designing, where every man in thinking, what are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC, you can't trust me, big up the girls inside the party. Let's get down to crazy Jimmy, big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
Bitch, I'm your one I wanna be, Jimmy Star's new celebrity.
We'll take you out.
Hello. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, bringing you the good times in music, fashion, pop culture, and entertainment. And man, do we have a great show for you guys today. We're going to have such a good time. We have director, writer, actor Thomas J. Churchill coming on with his new film, The Amityville Harvest. And then we have Sadie Katz coming on, our favorite. And she's the star of Amityville Harvest. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Ron's shaving and getting ready. We had a really rough night last night. I want to thank everybody for all their well wishes for my knee and happy birthday. We'll talk all about that, but let me introduce everybody first, starting off with my cool, outrageous man about town co-host, Mr. Ron Russell. Who's sleeping?
That's me. My mic's not on.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
You don't have any headphones in your ear.
There's gonna be some show. This is gonna be the show of shows. Hang on, folks, for a minute. Jimmy, talk.
Okay, so we got a chat room full of people. They say we look fabulous. Thank you. So let's say hi to the chat room. B. Claudia from Germany, who's also under the weather. We want to say hi to B. Claudia, Angela Joseph, Don Hinton, Teresa Sabin from Florida, Anton Country Super is in Australia, Backpack John. I don't know who else is in there because it's going. Oh, I saw Bill Erican in there. Suzanne, somebody, I'm not sure who that is. And so hope everybody's doing good. We want to thank you for tuning in. We're going to have a lot of fun today. And let me introduce my cool, outrageous. Now, can you hear me?
If I were awake, I could.
Yes.
I'm sleeping. We did not sleep all night. Now, I'm one of those people, if I don't get 8 hours of sleep, I'm shot for days. And it's just been a horrible experience that Jimmy's in such pain.
And it's been 3 days that he hasn't had any sleep.
Right.
Because I haven't either.
So I'm going to sleep now.
So artist Miss Kim is in the chat room. And Tim O'Donnell, thank you so much for all your nice. I really want to thank everybody. It's been a terrible week. And coming off of a fabulous week, I had a wonderful birthday. It was fabulous. I hope you guys saw my videos on Facebook and Instagram of the fabulous what did you get me? I forgot his name. I'm all
some
fucked up.
Creepy monster.
Artemis
or something.
Now I forgot his name, but anyway.
Artemis, isn't it?
No.
I can't even function.
Anyway, I also got a two-headed rat, mechanical rat. Eileen Shapiro sent me, and that was freaking awesome. Krampus, there you go, Don Hinton. Thank you so much, Don. I'm like brain dead. So we had it. Also, Cindy Lady Lake is in the chat room. Hello. So everything was great. It was also our anniversary. We got tons of wishes. We want to thank everybody for all the well wishes. And then I had my knee replacement surgery on Monday, and I'm putting on a smile for you, even though I'm in pain, and Ron won't even look at it. He said it's the grossest thing he's ever seen.
It is disgusting. I want Joe Castro to copy it in one of his skeevy monsters. But even my voice is different when I don't sleep. I am exhausted. So is Jimmy. It's been a hell of a ride. Everyone, please take care of your knees. Don't abuse them. You know, Jimmy was a tennis pro for a long time, and he was playing tennis, and he didn't think about his knee. Now he's paying for it. You cannot abuse your bones or your muscles or your brain or any part of your body. You've got to really keep your body in tune. It's got to support you till you're 90, 100 years old, however you're going to live. So when you're young, my dog is so sweet, but not right now, honey. I'm not in the mood. Oh, it wants to make out. I can't make out with you now.
Yeah, it really is. The they said it was going to be painful, but it's way more painful than I thought it was going to be. And it's definitely not something that you want to go through if you don't have to go through it. So take care of yourself. Also, G. Larry Butler has joined us. Hey, G. Larry Butler, nice to see you. Love to see everybody in the chat room. We're going to have fun today. And I was going to say something else, but I forgot already.
That's because you're stoned. Jimmy never did drugs in his life, okay?
Ever.
Now they're giving him, I hate to tell you what, but they're giving him painkillers that are like morphine or something.
No, it's hydrocodone. Or
No,
you have
you have more than that, darling. I hate to break it to you. But Jimmy's loaded right now. He doesn't look it, but he's loaded. He was very stoned yesterday and acting peculiarly, but he was funny.
Gee, thanks.
Well, it was funny. I mean, in between, yawns, it was funny.
It's actually very fun. It's been a very unusual experience. It was the first surgery I've. Why is it making that noise? It's the first surgery I've ever had. I've never actually had a surgery before where they cut open anything. So it's very different. And since I don't do any kind of drugs at all, I don't drink alcohol, I don't do anything. So for me, it's a very different kind of experience. But it's going to be a lot of fun. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in today and all the support, which I think I said that already.
He's just not going to happen today. Today's show, thank God it's Church and Sadie, dear, good, close, wonderful friends of ours. If we had strangers on, it would be a disaster. Stop it. You got fucking nails. This dog with the nails. What is it? Got patty nails? Hey, queer. You're like a gay boy. You're a boy with these gay nails. Like a drag queen.
Everybody says they love the pastel. So Ron just got that shirt. Isn't it cute? It's cherries.
Cherries. And it has a very, very sentimental meaning to me. My mother had cherry curtains in the kitchen, and I loved it. I used to always say to my mother, "Mom, when are you putting up the cherry curtains?" And she'd say, "Easter time." Well, my mom and dad had a tremendous fight. My father, with his Italian wicked temper, threw the kitchen chair through the window down into the patio. And with it went the cherry curtains. Well, I was heartbroken. I felt, oh, my pretty cherry curtains are gone. So I got this shirt because I said to Jimmy, I have to have it. It's a wonderful shirt. And it was on sale for $3.
There you go.
I mean,
booyah.
Could you go wrong for $3? It's a wonderful shirt, but it's a medium and I'm a large. So I wear it open until I lose more weight with the shirt underneath it, which I think is attractive. It's very pastel. Enough about my shirt.
Oh, and Buzz Richardson joined us. Hey, Buzz, it's nice. Welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell.
Hey, Buzz, good stuff.
And also, oh shit, I was gonna say something and I forgot.
Me, I'm in the coma, so don't bother me.
No, wait. I had something I was gonna say. Oh, I know what I want to say. First of all, you guys,
He's very talkative when he's loaded.
Twism White Piece, you guys, has a brand new album called Broken Smile. It came out yesterday, so please support Twism because we love him, and I don't know if he's in the chat room or not. And the other thing is JJ Catrone, I was going to have him come on today, but something came up. He was just going to call in for a minute. JJ Catrone is a long time friend of Ron and I and of the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, and he said that he's sorry he missed coming on and being in the chat room with everybody today, but that big things are coming and that he's working on a project with me that's going to be coming up soon, and we're going to have an announcement.
I believe in the evil eye, so don't say too much.
We love you, JJ. JJ just was wanting everybody to know he loves everybody, he misses everybody.
Yeah, JJ is a really cool guy. He has the most magnificent full-length fur coat, and he promised it to me. He promised it to me 5 years ago. I've never seen it, but now that I live in Palm Springs, I don't need it. But it's okay. It was the gesture, the fact that JJ wanted me to have it, even though I'll never have it.
He's the coolest.
He's a sweet guy and a very, very kind man. And a very, very thoughtful man, and always was one of my nicest friends.
And he told me to give you a big hug and a kiss.
Yeah, JJ's good. That's why, people that think that my mouth is wicked and I do crazy stuff, it's not true. I'm loved by so many people. I'm not a bad person. I'm not a wicked person, and I don't say mean things about people. I just say the truth. If you're a phony, you're a phony, and I call phonies out. I don't like phonies. I don't like to be around phonies, especially in our business, because there's a lot of phony climbers in our business. They're nice to you just for their own gain, and they make believe they're your friend. And when somebody bigger and better than you comes along, they drop you like a hot potato, and they go with the other one. Those people I have no room for, no time for, and no desire for to be in my life. I like honest to goodness people.
Me too.
And also, if there is a clique of people that you're in, and one of the clique doesn't like you and they turn the whole clique against you, That's just childish, stupid, very high school. And I don't want to be with people like that either. So for me, I like my true blue friends like Sadie Katz and Church and a whole bunch of other people.
And all you guys in the chat room.
And everybody, you know, in New York, all my friends there, my dear, very close, sweet friends. Eileen Big Boobs Shapiro and Billy Hess and Mark and, and all of them, you know, even that crazy blonde broad. What's her name? I love her, the crazy comedian, the blonde. She was on our show.
Oh, Wendy Stewart Kaplan.
Wendy Stewart.
Oh, she sent me a beautiful basket for my birthday. Thank you, Wendy and Sherry Nelson. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
And also, we want to welcome Robert Dumont to the chat room. Hello. Everybody's coming in. I can't get it in as quick as I can, but I'm trying. And also, wait, before you drink anything, show Dawn your watch because she loves your watches. He's got a different watch on today, Dawn.
Okay, this watch is as old as the hills. It's an original. I put my Howdy Doody on, or
I can't see it.
Or is that the other one?
No, that's Howdy Doody. Yeah.
This is my Howdy Doody watch.
It's an original from like
It's an
Howdy Doody
original
days.
from like 1,000 years ago. The band is starting to dry out, so I'm going to have to Vaseline it or something because it's the original band, and it's the original
Show it to
Howdy.
thing.
Wait, maybe I should take it off. No, I can't.
No, there you go.
Here.
Dawn, this is for you. Howdy Doody watch. It says it's Howdy Doody time on it.
It's Howdy Doody time. Anyway, I love my Howdy Doody watch. I also have I have a Mickey Mouse watch as well, and I also have my favorite of all favorites, which is Mighty Mouse. My Mighty Mouse watch. Jimmy and I were at a flea market, and they were selling this Mighty Mouse watch for $5. And I looked at it and I knew the value of it was worth a hell of a lot more than $5. So I said to the guy, I said, listen, this is a very, very desirable wristwatch. And in auction, it could bring you a lot of money. You should get more than $5 for it because I didn't want to rob it from the guy. And he said to me, no, I don't want it. Nobody wants it. Here, keep it. Take it for $5. I said, are you sure? He said, yes, here, take it. And give it to your kid and enjoy it. So I thought, okay. And I did. I bought it Jimmy bought it for me for $5. And it's worth
Hundreds.
Mighty Mouse could be worth up to $1,500 or more. So I collect wristwatches. Yes, I do. I love wristwatches.
We also want to give a healing to B. Claudia, who's under the weather and had a COVID test, and we're hoping everything works out for you. And we love you, B. Thank you for all your support all the time. You're fabulous.
Right. I am suffering from sleep apnea.
Yeah.
There's no question about it. If you don't get those 8 hours of sleep, your brain just doesn't function. And, you know, at being my age, 50, it's hard for your brain to function at 50 years old. You know, I hope when I'm Jimmy's age, 56, I won't have to have any knee replacements.
Also, Angela Joseph says she has a Mickey, I think she said Mickey Mouse watch, and so does Miss Kim.
What year, kids? What years are they?
And I wished I still had my watch. Teresa Saban says, okay.
I have a Cinderella watch. That's what do you call it? Watch.
Cinderella?
I don't know what happened to it. I can't find it. I have to look for my Cinderella. I think I gave it to my daughter Leslie once, and she never gave it back. But the Cinderella watch, it was an annual award-winning watch or something, you know, when they celebrate them. And the Cinderella watch was pretty.
You gotta love it.
I love all these watches. I have like 50,000.
Yeah, we like watches. We both like them a lot.
Yeah. And I have, you know, Tiffany. I have original Cartier tank. I have a beautiful Tiffany watch I got when I graduated high school from my parents. And that's a Tiffany tank worth a fortune now. It's 18 karat gold and it's a beautiful wristwatch.
Lady says she has Snow White from 1965.
Oh, I would love
That's awesome.
Snow White. I don't have Snow White. I would love
But you are Snow White, honey. Look at
honey,
you.
The only reason I'm wearing cherries here is to prove to myself I'm still Cherry. I'm no longer Snow White. As Mae West said, I'm not Snow White. I've drifted a little.
You gotta love it. All right, so
the snow has drifted a little, or whatever the line was. I got to take these glasses off.
They're asking if your eyes are okay.
They're burning today. I think from lack of sleep and the lights.
You gotta love it.
Jimmy and I are a mess. We're all broken.
Yeah, we're all broken, but we're getting ready to bring in our first guest. So, without further ado, Rebel, you can go ahead and let him in, and let's see what happens. Ooh, look at that.
Hello.
Ron falls asleep. We've had a rough night. Hello. Say something. Let's make sure we can hear you. You got a nice setup.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, you look great. What a great
thank you.
setup.
Thank you very much.
All right. So, Ron, time to wake up.
Where am I? Church. Hey, Church, how are you?
Hey guys, you guys
Hi,
look
Church.
fabulous in those great shirts, cherries and monsters. Look at
Yes.
that.
Yep.
Monsters and Cherries has it. And you're in your new office space, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It looks
Thank you.
beautiful.
I'm
So-
wearing a cherry shirt because I'm so cherry.
Oh,
I haven't lost my cherry yet.
yeah.
So don't say it that way. That's a Brooklyn fuck you. Don't say that. That's definitely a Brooklyn. Who the fuck are you kidding?
So hold on. Let's
Perhaps.
Meanwhile, before we go any further, I'm a little bit upset,
Uh-oh.
and you know why.
Because you couldn't get sleep in the last few days because of Jimmy's knee?
No, because I understand Coffee Cup is not in the film. Let's not go any further. That line is why I did the film. I loved and adored that line, as you know.
It
Why?
should be in there. It should be in it.
It is not. It is the best line in your whole movie. It is the most wonderful. It is the best line I have ever said in my 64 years of acting. I love, adore, worship that line, and you know that.
Well, when the film comes out, when Big Freaking Rat comes out in the United States, we would definitely talk again about it. Right now, it's I
Listen
hear
to
it's
me.
doing very well in foreign.
Yeah, but it's not going to do as
But you
well.
were great. You were great in it.
Yep, for the 2 seconds. You cut me all out anyway.
Stop. You were
Oh, wait
fine.
a minute.
You were amazing.
Oh, we have to introduce him.
Wait, so what? Nobody even cares who he is.
Yes, they do.
Let me say something Brooklyn
Hi,
style.
I'm Tom. I'm a Leo. I'm from.
Listen,
New York.
let me say something to you Brooklyn style.
Hey, how you doing? Forget about it.
Yeah, let's put it this way. If that line is not back in the movie, 2 guys are coming to visit you. And if you think Jimmy's got pain in his knees, wait till you see the pain you're going to have in your knees when they put you on a curb and jump on your legs and break your knees.
But today we're talking about a different movie.
I know we're talking about a fabulous movie. That
I've seen that
been
movie.
in.
I like that movie that you just described.
Breaking knees on the curb. You know,
Breaking. As long as you wear that shirt, I'll let you do it.
No, but you know, in Brooklyn, everybody used to kid around about get your knees broken up. Did they really ever break knees on the curb? Probably.
I don't. I no.
Well, you're
I know.
from-
I tripped on a curb a few times.
No, but you're from Brooklyn.
Yeah. Are you? There's no such thing as the like. What are you talking about? Like mafia? There's no such thing as mafia.
No, there is no such thing as the mafia. I knew everybody that they called the mafia. I grew up with them, and they were not the mafia. They were businessmen. They were no different from Trump or the rest of them. They were businessmen.
That's businessmen are businessmen.
So hold on.
Businessmen
Now
are
we're going to do a real introduction. All right, everybody. Now we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, the incredibly talented and fabulous director, producer, writer, actor, Thomas J. Churchill. Hello and welcome to the show.
Hello, guys. It's officially great to be back on your show. I love the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell.
Of course.
And I love your new office. So tell everybody, like, you got a new
Thank you.
office.
Yes, we are located in Burbank. We opened up a post house production company. Where we're full.
Hold it. What's it called?
What's it called?
Yeah, got to give us the name of it. Otherwise, we'll
Oh,
go to-
the post house is Los Angeles Studios.
Okay.
There you go. Good for you. Congratulations, by the way.
Angeles Studios. You can find us on Instagram as well.
Oh, I didn't know that. I have to follow you on Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay. And so we have a chat room really full of people. There's a lot of people in the chat room. So say hi to everybody in the chat room.
Hello, everybody in the chat room. How are you? How you doing? Hey, forget about it. Welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell and Tom Churchill. Oh, hey.
Oh, now I feel so.
And now we have Dave
I
Hughes
feel
and
so
Rob
good.
Saw. Lots of people joining in. There's a lot of people. It's going so fast I can't even see it.
Well, that's good. The more the merrier. Come on in.
Wait a
The more
minute.
the fun.
Oh, wait a minute. I want to get to the movie because
What
the
movie?
the movie of you naked with Tippi Hedren in the shower. What movie? What movie? The movie.
You're talking about Psycho?
Amityville. I'm talking about.
The Amityville
Wait a minute.
Harvest.
Wait. I love the poster, and I
Thank you.
love. And I think I saw the trailer with Sadie.
Thank you.
Oh, the
Sadie
trailer.
plays a interviewer who gets really screwed around. I think it's going to be an exciting film, and I like a vampire. He's really skeevy looking. Joe did that one, right?
Joe Castro was my effects guy.
Yeah, because he does the most revolting, most disgusting, revolting things in the world. I look at Joe's, like when I saw The Rat, I could have thrown up. When I look at Joe's stuff, I get nauseous. He makes really bloody guts, intestines hanging out and broken. Ugh.
He's a very talented and creative
He's the master.
artist.
The master.
So hang on, you guys. This is what we're talking about. Lionsgate has released it. It's called The Amityville Harvest. It came out yesterday, written and directed by yours truly, Thomas J. Churchill. And here's a little synopsis I took off of IMDb, you guys. It says, while staying at an aging manor to research its liquor smuggling history, Christina, who I believe is Sadie Katz, and her documentary video team interview their spooky host, Vincent, but no one can capture his image or voice on video. After shocking dreams and bloody encounters, the crew members fall under Vincent's hypnotic spell. Can Christina and her sister stave off Vincent's dark magic and survive Amityville's deadly harvest? And you guys, so it stars, these are I didn't write everybody down, but I wrote down the people that we know or that we've had on our show. Kyle Lauder plays Vincent. Sadie Katz is Christina. We also have Rufus Dorsey, who we just saw last week at Sadie's birthday. Eileen Dietz from The Exorcist. Jan Burge, Kiwi Bradley, Paul Logan, Julianne Prescott, and a bunch of other great people. It's got a great cast, and congratulations, number one, that you distributed by Lionsgate. And from what I read online, because I've read all kinds of reviews and everything, the film is being like considered like actual like part of the Amityville family of films.
Well, I'm grateful. This project was very dear to me. Working with everybody that was involved, my producers on the film, Phil Goldfine and Ben Dang, and Felissa was a co-producer on it.
Hey, Felissa!
Yeah, and working with these guys on this film was really amazing. It was an amazing experience. The creativity on the project was great. I loved everything that happened with this project from pre-production to actually where it's at now. I loved the way it was handled. I just think it was everything that went into making that movie was very special.
Yeah, but you're talking about amazing, this amazing, that. It wasn't so amazing on the set because I wasn't there. If I was on that set, if I was on their set, it would have been really amazing because you know how amazing I make a set. Now I want you to know,
you are amazing. Let me tell you this, Mr. Ron Russell.
I got snots coming out of my
Even
nose.
that snot coming out is so friggin' amazing. It's just sparkling with beauty.
Twinkle snot. I want you to know I'm the best actor you'll ever know. I now wear an earplug like all the big movie stars. And Jimmy Reed.
You said earplug, right?
Earplug, little one in there. You don't even see it. I think Biden uses the same plug I do. But wasn't his name Biden? The guy running for president. I have a little earplug now put in me, and Jimmy reads me my lines, and I'm phenomenal.
You are phenomenal.
No.
I'm calling your spot. They said you have sparkling snot.
Is it showing? My nose is running.
You should bottle that and call it sparkling snot.
No, lack of sleep causes my eyes are burning. Church, I'm not wearing.
You look very much Tony Curtis sitting there with those sunglasses right now.
Oh, good, but Tony is dead. No, seriously, no. Wait a minute. I just had 2 eyes.
You guys look like you're in an airplane right now, like your private jet.
Everybody says that. I just had eye surgery, 2 cataracts. That's why.
Did you?
Yeah.
What do you guys get a special? He goes in for his knee. You get the eyes done.
No, he got the eyes done before I had the knee done.
No, like I said before, when I get to be Jimmy's age, I hope I don't need a knee job because it's very painful. But anyway, getting back to my
Jimmy looks great for freaking 91.
Yeah. Thanks. I love you, Church. So
I'll get you on that one.
Danny McDermott has just joined us. And by the way, everybody in the chat room is saying congratulations on the film. Several people watched it already.
Thank you.
Great because it just came out.
Listen, El Cheapo Churchill, can you send us the link so we could watch it tonight? I don't
have a link. I actually had to go. I went to Walmart and supported it and bought it.
I'm not buying that fucking film. You're out of your mind.
Fine.
No, we can
Be like
stream
that.
it. No, we can stream it. We can stream
Yeah, hey,
it.
let me tell you where it's at, where you can watch it. It's on demand. If you got cable, you can go to your cable company and watch it. It's playing on demand. It's streaming. You can go to a Redbox. It's in the Redbox. It's in very.
Yeah, I saw it in Redbox at the grocery store yesterday.
How much is it?
I don't know. I didn't rent it from Redbox. I don't know what Redbox goes for, but
I
I
don't
saw
ever
it.
get-
in
I don't
there.
ever
Wait a
get
minute.
it.
How much is it on Blonde Box?
Blonde Box is when you try to get it, it forgets. And then it gives it to you again, so it tries it twice. No,
A lot of
no.
people
I mean,
saying
I
they
know
bought
it's
it.
in it's in Redbox. I believe Blue Box also at Walmart. It's there. It's at Best Buys. It's in Targets. It's on Amazon.
How much is it?
It's all different. Every place you go, it's going to be something different.
Yeah,
Well, if
it's various.
If it's under $9, we'll buy it.
No, you can stream it for like $6 or $5. So we'll stream it.
$6 to stream it. That's a lot
Listen,
of money.
I don't care
Oh,
how you
Sadie
guys
says it's on
watch it.
Amazon
but
Prime.
get
It's
it.
on Amazon Prime.
Yes, it's on Amazon Prime. It's also on cable. And then in a few months, there'll probably be other places as well. I got some great feedback from people that watched it, and I'm very humbled and excited that some of the things they were comparing it to. Again, I think it's a great project. It was a great film to work on, and I'm glad that the world is actually getting a chance to experience it.
So tell us something fun about Sadie.
Wait a minute. You got Sadie Katz as the star. That film's
That's
gotta
right.
be it.
I do.
You got the best, so you're gonna have a hit there because Sadie's the best.
Let me tell you
Sadie-
something.
Wait, let
That
me
was the
just tell
first
you
movie
something.
I worked with her on, and that was, I mean, we knew of each other, but working with her on that film,
I worked
Sadie
with her.
was just incredible. She
I
was.
worked
She's a
with
movie
her.
star.
I worked with her, and I first of all, I love her as my best friend. She's like my fake daughter. But working with Sadie was a joy for me, unlike working with certain people I know from
Yeah.
Brooklyn who are directors. But no, Sadie is a sweetheart.
You're talking about that movie you made about the frog, right?
Yeah.
What was that
No,
movie called?
Croker.
It wasn't
Yeah.
even a frog. It was some other weird shit that ate uranium and it became.
By the way, Dave Hughes is in there, and he says he's got like a bag breathing for
because he's
Sadie because
waiting
he
for
likes
Sadie to come on.
he
But
loves
Sadie
Sadie.
Katz
But
is
I have
amazing.
to say one thing. Churchill,
Yes, sir.
when he directs, he really finds the quality in you and then screams out, "Give me more of that." And I enjoyed that because I delivered a line that was quite powerful and very, very Brooklynese. And Churchill made me feel good when he said, Ron, I want more of that. Directors today don't do that. That's something from years ago. That's an old trick that directors did to hop up their actors. It's a wonderful trick because
Thank
it
you.
works. And I appreciated that. And it made me feel good.
Wow, you make me feel good. At first, I thought you were talking about the Croker film again. So
You know what?
They say it's $6 to rent and $8 to buy it.
You know what? The guy that did Croker was such a dear friend of ours. He was such a sweetie pie. And his wife.
I liked it.
No, well, you know me, honest Ron. If I don't like a film, I don't discuss it. And he was upset about that. He really thought I would promo it. I couldn't possibly promo something as terrible as that.
Look,
It was fun though. We had a good time.
here's the one thing that I still every morning I wake up, I count my blessings, and I'm grateful for being out here, living my dream and having the opportunities I've been getting. I am grateful for everybody along my path and my journey. You guys, I mean, Jimmy, I know you guys were going on like almost 15 years, maybe.
Yeah, 15 years.
And I mean, and I'm just forever humbled and grateful by everyone that I've worked with or actually had experience working with.
Cut the shit.
No, I'm
Cut the
being
humble
completely,
shit.
I'm completely
Get
truthful.
out of here. Nobody's buying that bullshit.
They are.
Just say you're happy to know us or you're privileged to know us.
I'm happy. I am very happy that I do know you guys. And
Privileged.
well, I'm grateful that I consider you guys family.
Absolutely.
Yes, I consider you
And-
family too. But you know what? I could have.
And even that Christmas party we had where we sang "We Are the World" and what was the
Oh my
other-
God, was that the fun? Somebody
are
was
the
talking about
world.
that in the chat room.
That
And they
was
also,
the
They're also saying in the chat room though, for going back to Amityville Harvest, that they were surprised. That was a pleasant surprise to see Paul Logan in there.
Yeah,
and
Paul was great. Paul was
is
absolutely great.
Well, we're planning our garden party for Christmas because it should be cold enough, and I will have completed the work that we're doing in the garden. It looks quite nice.
Nice.
Oh, and
it looks like Italy.
Say hi to Dawn Hinton. She said that she met all of us because we were sitting behind her at the Crepitus premiere when we went to that Crepitus premiere, which Paul Logan was there too.
Oh,
we saw Crepitus.
Hey,
the monster I bought you.
No, that's
No.
Krampus.
Oh,
that was we saw that film, and I think that's when didn't Tom Proctor get up and sing during that movie?
Yeah. Tom Proctor got up and sang.
Yeah, because there was a technical thing going on with the projector, and then Tom Proctor was nice enough to sing his country song for the audience. I had a great time at that premiere.
You remember Crepitus? Lorene was there, and
no, that was the night.
we had fun.
That's the night they had trouble with something, and I got up and I did a strip, completely naked, and they went wild.
Yeah,
I ran out of dollars for that one.
That was the movie. That was the
$20 that night.
That was the movie that you could see the skyline from the basement.
Right.
I also liked about that film, that premiere was that was
I don't even remember
pretty much
that.
the last time. What's his name came with Lorene Landon?
Yes,
Cohen.
Oh yeah, Larry
Cohen.
Larry Cohen.
That was the only time we met him. He was fabulous. He was fabulous.
Larry Cohen. I was supposed.
Rest in peace.
I was supposed to have dinner with them, with Larry and Lorene, only because of my knowing all the people that he's worked with and the history of old Hollywood. And I think if I was doing it sort of as let's see what we can do, conning Larry into doing an interview, I wanted to do a set the record straight interview. And it would have been probably one of the greatest pieces of work of my day because Larry Cohen produced and knew everybody and was Hollywood. I'm sorry we never got to do it. He passed away.
Well, here's one thing. I got to do it. If you go on my Churchill Productions.com, yes, he's on the Church's Hollywood Moments. I got a chance to interview him. One of the stories that he told me was just phenomenal.
I have to watch it.
When he was a kid, he was trying to break into Madison Square Garden to watch. I forgot what it was going on. I think it was maybe the JFK birthday. He was trying to peek in and go in there.
No. He was not a kid when it was JFK's birthday.
No. It wasn't when he was a kid. But Marilyn Monroe, the guards wouldn't let him through the gate, and then Marilyn heard all that and walked up to him and said, "He's with me." And she put her arm under his arm and she brought him in. And once he got in there, she looked at him and she said, "You behave." And she walked away. And he was just shocked that she did that to him. I'll never forget that story.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to watch your interview with him.
It's a audio.
Wait. I'm going to edit. I'm going to edit you out. And I'm going to voice over me in it.
You can do that. That's legal.
So wait. How does everybody go to hear that? Where do they go?
Oh, they could go to churchillproductions.com, and there is a section for Church's Hollywood Moments was my show, which is going to be coming back very soon. And you can look at archive shows, and it's listed in there.
I definitely will watch it. Lorene.
And I got a chance to interview my parents.
Listen. Lorene Landon, as you know, is like my sister. I love and adore Lorene. And Lorene and Larry were an item for 30-something years. And he bought her the house that she lives in. He gave her the money for it. He was very kind to her and very good to her. He loved her very much. But of course,
there's 4 million people listening to this right now.
No, but it's okay because Lorene has mentioned this. He didn't want to leave his wife. And so he asked Lorene many times, "If I leave my wife, will you marry me?" And Lorene said, "No, I'm not a home wrecker." And she wouldn't do that. So she loved Larry and Larry loved her. It was a wonderful, wonderful
friendship.
Larry had
love affair.
Yes, it's a good friendship. I had dinner with.
It was a wonderful, clean-cut love affair. It was nothing cheesy or filthy. It was two people who met and fell in love. And how many people? Churchill, right now, if you found a gorgeous woman that was married and you had an affair with her, what would you do?
I can't because that's against the commandments.
There you go.
Well, Lorene is a Catholic, so I don't know how she dealt with it.
I'm a Catholic too. One thing, I went out to dinner with Lorene and Larry had offered me a script that he wrote. He wanted me to direct Lorene, and Lorene is part writer on that script, and he was giving us his blessings because he was going to produce it for us, and he wanted me to direct it with Lorene, and I think that's still circulating. And Lorene, if you're listening, I'd still would love to do that with you.
I don't know where
Lorene was
Lorene-
awesome in the other project we did, Nation's Fire. She was great in that film.
Yeah, but I don't know where Lorene is. I've tried to contact her. She's not coming back. She's not on Facebook. I wonder
No,
what's
she was
going
on Facebook the other day.
I'm going to go to her house, knock on the door, and see what
She's coming here. She's coming to the office on Friday.
There,
Well,
good.
tell her to call me or contact me. I'm
I will
worried about her.
certainly do.
You know, she wasn't feeling too hot, and I'm worried
Yeah.
about her health.
Yeah.
So hold on, let's go back.
But wait, I
So,
wanted to ask Churchill something, and I forgot now what it was.
A Leo and single.
Listen. No, listen. Now, if you feel sorry for me because I'm gay, don't. In the movie what the hell was it? Clown Motel 2. Lorene played my wife, and there's a scene of the both of us. I'm sitting on a bar stool. She's sitting on my lap, deep kissing me and moaning and rubbing all over me. So if you think being gay is bad, fuck you. Could you imagine Lorene sitting on your lap, rubbing all over you and deep kissing you?
I'm sure if it was written in the script, yes.
No, but we didn't care. 'Cause we really love each other. So when we were kissing, we were moaning because it was not sex moans. It was moaning of I love Lorene so much.
I love Lorene too.
Everybody loves Lorene.
Everybody loves Raymond.
Yeah, no, Lorene is just the sweetest thing in the world. And Nation's Fire, I thought was not done right because they cut all our good scenes out, and I was upset about it.
Nation's Fire was a great experience for me, and I
but you didn't do
enjoyed
the
making
you
that
didn't do-
movie.
you
I
didn't do-
enjoyed everything with that film, and you can get Nation's Fire now out there as right now on digital platforms as well as DVD.
Oh, wait a minute. You didn't do the final cut.
When you say the final cut, the movie that's out there?
Nation's Fire. You didn't edit it.
No, there's I just wrote it, produced, and directed the film.
Okay, then I
didn't do the editing.
My statement stands. I don't give a shit what Jimmy says. I tell the truth. Lorene's good parts were cut out. Period.
Lorene was amazing in the film.
Yes.
She's amazing in 1 second of the film. I agree.
No, she's got a couple parts in the film.
no,
I mean,
we didn't see the whole film.
the
whole
movie was
film.
ensemble. There's a lot of characters in that film to tell that story. But on
talking
the
about-
Amityville Harvest,
Hang on. Am I talking about the same movie?
The one that we only stayed for 20 minutes because we
Is
were
this
at
the
another
one where
event.
she's in the home?
the Amityville Harvest.
Oh, I'm talking about the movie where
That's not his film. that
where
you're talking
Lorene is
about.
in a home.
Oh no.
That's not her film.
I'm
I didn't
sorry.
do that.
It's
No,
not Nation's Fire. I'm talking.
no.
He's talking about Harley Wallen's film.
Harley's film.
Where she got
Oh
all cut
yeah,
out.
Harley's a great director. I met
I
him.
love
once.
him. Yeah, I love him.
He's
But
coming on in 2 weeks.
Oh, cool.
unfortunately, the people that put the money up had say, and they cut Lorene out.
Oh,
And
So
Lorene
hold
was
on,
very
let's go
upset
back
about it.
though. Hold on, let's go back.
so the Amityville Harvest came out yesterday.
Yes, no, hold on, because this has been a big year for you. Actually, we'll go back to Amityville Harvest because we got
Yeah,
lots of
he
time
had
stuff.
me in his movie.
So hold on, no, you have a movie that I think is going to be coming out called The Stepdaddy, where you directed it with lots of people that have been on our show: Vincent Ward, Lou Temple, Sadie Katz, Felissa Rose, Vincent DePaul. That's the friend from.
I know Vinny for 100 years from Silver Spoon Diner in Hollywood when we used to hang out with what's her name? Oh my God.
This is a lot of your people that you've worked with on it, though. Also, Rusty Coons, Sherry Davis, Kiwi Bradley, Kelly Lynn Ryder, Angie Stevenson, Nick Gomez. So that's a good one. And when's that coming out? Do we know?
I don't have a release date for that, but that was actually another great project I got a chance to do. Vincent, I love working with Vincent Ward. He's we met on Big Freaking Rat. We knew of each other, and then we met on officially Big Freaking Rat, and he was just his energy, he's his charisma. He's such a talented guy. great heart, and
He went to the Oscar party with us.
Yeah, I could say he's
I'm
my
not
friend
brain-
as well.
I'm not brain dead. I know who he
So
is.
hold on.
I'm talking. Wait, Vincent DePaul is a fine actor. Also, he's been around forever.
Yeah, I
We-
like Vincent. He was at the Oscar party too.
Yeah, we didn't see him.
I
though.
didn't see him. We used to hang out at the Silver Spoon Dine in West Hollywood with Shelley Winters, Jane Russell, Mr. Blackwell, all my friends that I brought there. And Vinny is a terrific guy.
So hold on, you had the Stepdaddy, then you had Nation's Fire came out that was like in February, I think.
Yeah, there's a few movies on the IMDb that they said that they're released in 2020, which they may be coming out in the next few months. I don't have anything to do with the IMDb, but I know that there's also, I think, there's a few things up there, but all of them are kind of, at the window of release. And I had a great run so far, and
it's a big year.
I'm grateful.
Yeah, it's a big year.
It was a great year for me. We've done a lot of great things project wise. We were able to open up Los Angeles studios as well. And, unfortunately, sometimes you get some great things coming your way, and then life throws a bomb at you. I lost my mom this year as well. So it was, it's still getting used to.
With highs and lows.
It's called life. Now, what I'm pissed off about is no red carpet openings and seeing all of us together in the after parties, which I love so much.
I'm sure sometime next year, the beginning of the year, everything will be fine.
Yeah, but Rat's not going to have one. Neither is Amityville.
You don't know that. Well, Amityville just came out, so probably not. But you don't know about.
When's Rat coming out?
I don't have an actual lock date from the United States.
And it's doing well in Europe?
It's doing fantastic.
Oh, that's because they know I'm Italian.
And what's really cool about that film is we set out to do a great, fun, throwback styled creature feature. And I think we nailed it. The movie's a fun romp. Everybody involved that worked on it, everybody involved behind the scenes as well. And David Sheridan is in that film.
He's coming on the show next week.
You know what? I think, and I'm not saying it because it was me, but I think our segue was the best. Our scene, our story, because it's almost like a trilogy or a quadruple. It's like different. I just made it up. It works.
Hey, Webster just called. They want to put that in the next dictionary.
A quadruple. I think our stuff, us guys up in the cabin, and he was so funny as the exterminator at the end of the film.
Lenny Cusimano.
Yeah, he was really delightful. He made the film funny.
I think the film, everybody that was in the film, I mean, what's funny about a project like that is, it's about a big freaking rat. And as the rat, it's a big creature, obviously, but everybody else's characters, they were likable. You wanted to get to know more about this little family. You wanted to get to know about the gangster characters. You wanted to, and to me, it was an enjoyment to go back and do something light and fun, and people like it.
And the audience is going to know, what the hell is Ron Russell talking about when he says, yeah, I know that jerked cut. It makes no sense. My utterance made absolutely no sense because the sentence had to continue with
you look fantastic.
I look a wrinkled old fucking guinea. I look like shit. I don't think I look good.
It's a gangster film. I mean, look at the gangsters we have is great. They're fun.
I did my makeup to look hard and old, but you took away.
You
my
look sexy. You sexy
really?
guy. What are you?
No, he is a sexy guy
now. Are you 34?
50. Listen, don't skirt
50.
around the issue.
I wish I could be 50.
Listen, fucko, you are skirting around
are
the issue.
Yet?
Don't take my line.
Watch your mouth, Jimmy.
No, you're not 50 yet, are you?
Dude, I'm still in my 30s.
Oh, okay.
Who gives a shit how old he is? He took my line out of the fucking
Oh well,
movie.
we're not talking about that movie. We're talking
I
about
will
Amityville
never.
Harvest.
I will to my die.
I'm gonna make a movie called Big Freaking Ron, and it's
No,
all
the
about you stepping
day
on
I
people,
die,
pissing
the
people
day-
off, and saying, "Hey, I'm gonna kick you in the joint."
No, the day I die.
You gotta
my
wear
last-
that cherry shirt.
Wait, the day I die, my last words will be, "He cut my line," and then I'll
But
die.
you, let me tell you something. Are you proud of your work in that film?
If my line were in it,
Wait,
I
wait,
would-
wait. No.
no,
Are
no,
you
no.
proud
Listen.
Wait,
My-
let me finish my. Are you proud of your work in that film?
Yeah,
Then
but
that's it.
But
Because you were
wait,
great. You were
but no,
amazing.
wait. If I had my line, it would have come together so
Actually,
beautifully.
Dawn Hinton said you were great in it. She's already
Yeah,
seen
but
it.
you didn't hear my line, Dawn. My line, I'm not going to give it away now, but my line
After it
is
comes out.
Churchill's greatest writing. I mean, it's true. When Church gave me the script,
Greatest writing.
when Church sent me the script,
Look forward to it.
I liked the script. It was okay. But when I read that line, I said, oh, this is so me. I've got to do this. I love this line.
We'll
and
do another. We'll do
No,
another.
I want that line put back in. Who the fuck cut it anyway? Give me their name.
He can't tell you that.
Give me the name of who edited that film.
Let's
I'm gonna
go back.
After, I'll
Okay.
go
I
after
think I think the film is amazing. I think it's fun.
It would have
You
been
were
more
great.
amazing if my line were in it.
Okay, we got it.
No,
Hey,
no.
if Steven Spielberg cut a line that you would have said, would you be upset with him as well?
absolutely.
Absolutely.
It has
I would
nothing
have
to do-
said to him,
He doesn't give a shit.
I would have said to him, listen.
If Joe Kelly cut something out of Clown Motel 2, would you be upset?
No, because Joe Kelly would be kissing me for hours and that would make me happy.
See,
No, seriously, if Joe Kelly, listen, Joe Kelly would never cut a line like that because he knows what's good. I mean, when we were shooting Clown Motel 2, we were knocking on the door so that Joe could answer the door. Well, Joe wasn't coming to the door. He was too slow. So I improvised and I got my palm on my hand and I slammed on that door. Open up, Joe. And they loved it and they put it
Wow.
in. See, Joe Kelly doesn't cut
Fucking
lines
if it was
Wait, shut the fuck up. Joe Kelly Joe Kelly doesn't cut out lines that are good. You have to admit, Church, when you wrote it, you laughed after you wrote that line.
yeah,
It's a funny line.
I'm telling
Come
you
on.
that if Ron was in a Steven Spielberg movie and they cut it out, he would be like, get on fucking Twitter right now and start tweeting it out to them. He would be like having a fucking heart attack. So it has nothing to do with it.
yeah. But sometimes, Ron, I mean, there's a lot of things that you shoot and is amazing, and a lot of things that I've written that was amazing. But when we're doing the editing, it's not because we didn't want it or didn't like it. It maybe didn't at that moment make sense going into the next
it
scene,
made
or what's the word? Timing. I mean,
No,
when
it
pacing.
if the feed line, if you know the feed line to me, my line was apropos. You wrote it that way. You wrote it with continuity. It was well written, the feed line as well as the response line. I don't think it was dirty, offensive, or vulgar. There was no curse words in it at all. I mean, it was very funny. It was so Brooklyn, and it was so stupid that a stupid guinea from Brooklyn who's a chopper-upper would say it. It was so character perfect.
You know what's
really-
perfect, right? You want me to tell you what's perfect?
What?
You two sexy fuckers right there. Look at
Oh,
that.
don't change. You're changing the
no, we
subject.
need to change the subject.
No, when I see him in
to the Amityville Harvest.
when I see him in person, I'm going to give him hair.
You're going to give me an orange cup?
No,
Have you hair?
I'm going to give him hair, a wig.
Oh.
Oh, I like this.
No, actually,
I've been. Thank you. I've been shaving my head since I was 2000. So what was I, 27?
You shave your balls too? I have to get you, Church. I'm sorry. I'm so upset about that line. You have no idea.
well, everybody else.
Is everybody else asking in this chat room? Does he
They
shave
want to
his-
know. They want to know the answer.
Most men do today.
They all say how great you look, though.
he
Well,
does.
thank
look
you.
good.
Thank
But what
you.
happened? You were losing all that weight, looking so handsome.
I'm
you
still
put back-
losing weight.
Are you still? I want you to lose another 50 pounds.
I want to lose another 75 pounds.
Good. It's good for your health.
I lost 75 pounds, and now we're still pursuing it. Yes.
Good. Good boy.
But
Good.
I'm
Your face got
monetizing
really
it. I didn't want to just stay on the keto, so I'm trying to do other things and
Churchill.
watching what I eat.
Churchill, listen to an old goat. It's a simple math to this. Eat less, weigh less. Eat more, weigh more. It's all in the eating. You're eating incorrectly. I know what you like to eat, Big Bobs and all that shit. Bad.
No, actually, my since everything that occurred with my my family and everything else, and I've changed a lot in what I do. I got great people in my life, good coaches. My mentor is Phil Goldfine, who is my producer, and this man is so amazing in fitness wise and what he's doing. He's been watching me and telling me what I should eat and how I should operate, and just watching what he goes through, and his lifestyle is very impressive. And I want to be around. I don't want to drop.
Yeah, we want you to
You're
be around
smart.
too.
The best diet.
Heart disease and cancer run in my family, and I'm trying to stay away from both.
Heart disease will get you. There's no question about
Yeah.
it. Overweight, overstress is the heart. Here's a wonderful diet you should do. I do this when I want to lose weight. Eat a very small pasta every day with salad. Pasta burns, it's energy, and it burns off quickly. Do not have bread, do not have cake, do not have sugar. You got to eliminate everything else. It's a pasta diet. But make a pasta with basil, make it a pasta. What the fuck is it with the basil?
Pesto.
Pesto. Make it a
I
garlic.
like pesto.
Make it a garlic pasta. They're all delicious pastas, which I mean, I'm crazy. When I go on a diet, I love it. It's all my good food. But I don't eat any bread, cake, or anything else. You will lose in a week especially your weight, you'll lose 10 to 15 pounds.
Well, I don't do soda. I don't do any sort of carbs. I've been very good. I had a little bit of a high blood pressure a little bit ago, and that's all taken care of. And I want to make sure that, I'd like to see down the road, maybe another 15, 20 years. I'd like to see at least 50.
Oh, Churchill.
Yeah.
No, don't even laugh at that. That's not even fucking funny.
Well, I want to be around. I'd like to be Clint Eastwood's age, still directing movies.
Listen,
well, I don't want to be Clint Eastwood's age now, but I'd like to.
When you're 80 years old, I want to do the remake of Friggin' Rat, and we'll put the line in. When you're 80, okay?
I would 80, like that. We can call it
Dead Ron Working. No, listen, Church, seriously.
Yes.
If you take care of the machine, it never breaks down. It's like your car. If you don't change the oil and care for it, its engine's going to go.
That's why I got big forearms.
Well, no, I mean, listen, you have a long career ahead of you, and your career has not even begun. You're still a junior. You're still a kid at it.
I am.
What do you think? Hitchcock did it in 2 seconds? Come on.
No.
Hitchcock was around since 1932, and he only became famous in 1961 with Psycho. So look at all the years Churchill did a lot of work. I mean, Churchill. Mm-hmm. What's his name? Hitchcock did a lot of great films, but was never recognized as the master. Now he does Psycho and bingo, everything after Birds. I mean, I know Tippi Hedren very well. We're good friends. And in spite of the whatever with her with him, she liked working for him because he was a director that used to say to her, you don't have to use all the lines. If you feel there's words you want better, use them. Let's see how it goes. Do what you think the character would do. He gave the actor the right to do what they feel is right for the character they're playing.
Right.
Not like some stupid directors that they think that they're directing it with their mentality. In other words, they're religious, right-wing, whatever's, and they want your character, if you're a communist, to be a right-wing leftist, which they can't be. So you have to let the actor act. That's what they're paid for.
Well, I believe as a director, I'm also, I call myself, I'm an actor's director because I do act and I do other things as well. So when I'm talking to an actor, and I want to get them to that space. As you are aware, I will pull it out of you. I will get you to that space. But as an actor, I want you to bring your craft. I want you to bring your tools, and I want you to be prepared to what you're going to do. But, as the director, I will help you get there. And sometimes that's why it's an actor and director. You got to trust each other. A director has to trust his actor, and an actor has to trust his director.
Joe Kelly was a delight to work for. Now I'm thrilled and excited because soon, I'm not allowed to say what I'm doing, but I'm going to be in a Marcel Waltz's film. I am dying to be directed by Marcel because of his kind of work. I love the way he sees things. The movie is going to be called.
You can't talk about
The
it.
fucking name. What's it going to give away?
No,
Something?
I don't know which one it is.
Well, it's probably the one he's working on now, isn't it?
No.
That's the next one after
It's
that.
another one after that. And I have a
Very cool. Very cool.
And I have a big part. It's called The Bride.
Was that really the title?
Yeah, I'm not the bride, by the way.
Oh, shit. I would have said you would have been great. You would have been a great bride.
So let's go back, you guys.
I think I played the father of
No,
the
wait, you
bride.
guys, we got to go back because we've only got about 10 minutes, and I want to make sure we get.
You have to come out and visit church so we can really get you.
I will be doing that very soon. I got something coming that I'm going to be. I'll be out there soon.
Everybody in the chat room is saying congratulations, though. They're really happy for it all. So the Amityville Harvest, you guys. So tell
We're
us.
going to watch it tonight.
Tell us some
Good.
kind of fun.
And I'll let you know what I think privately.
First of all, it's getting great reviews everywhere. It got written up. I have to say, you hit it big because Kyle Lauder, he's like a 2-time Emmy winner, big soap opera superstar, and he's been getting all kinds of write-ups about him being in it. Sadie's getting great write-ups.
Sadie is great, but
Kyle, let me tell you something. The chemistry between Kyle and Sadie is amazing. Kyle, this is the second time I worked with him. The first time he's got a small role in Nation's Fire, and he's really good in it. And then in this film, he just they're both superstars. I want to say they're both movie stars. Kyle Lauder and Sadie Katz in this film in the Amityville Harvest are just tremendous. It was a delight to direct them. It was a delight watching their craft come alive in front of you. And I think the audiences that are fans of both of them, because they both come from two different worlds, I believe this is Kyle's first horror film, and it's also Kyle's first character that's kind of a, not a good guy.
That was your first vampire film, right? You haven't done any other vampire films.
That I directed, yes.
Yes. Yeah. That's right. You have Mr. Hush. That's vampire.
Everyone all over the world loves vampire films. You can't go wrong if you do a good vampire film. I hate all these stupid horror movies, but I love vampire movies. I could watch them day and night. I don't like The Mummy. I don't like The Wolfman. The Wolfman is the biggest bore of all.
I love
it.
Well,
vampires turn me on. I love them.
Let me tell you something about classic monsters. There's something great about revisiting them. I mean, with Dracula, Universal Studios put out Dracula with Bela Lugosi. They shot Dracula in 2 versions during the same time. They had the Bela Lugosi they were shooting during the day, and then when they wrapped at night, a Spanish company for Universal came in and they used the same sets, same script, and everything else. And I thought Dracula, to me, the Universal version of it is just brilliant. And I told Kyle, because he said, what should I watch? And I said, watch Bela Lugosi, because he nailed it. And, I just think he, as this character in this movie, is hit a home run. And I think the audience is going to like him. And I'm hoping to God that, this goes down with horror fans and mainstream fans as a classic film that they would want to watch every year.
They all love. All the girls in the chat room are saying the dude's totally gorgeous.
No, I just love vampire.
Who, me? Well, thank you. No.
And you know what, Church?
You too, Church.
Church,
thank
you wrote a decent story. You're not doing the everybody gets killed one by one. You're doing something of a story. Sadie's there interviewing. It's going to be suspenseful. It's going to be twisty and turny.
And the effects
And
look
it's
great.
and yeah, so it's going to be a good film only because it's not like the dime a dozen movies that they knock out nowadays with horror shit. Some of them are so crappy you could die from them.
Well, I mean, look, again, with putting a great team together, whether it's before or behind the camera, putting a great team in front of the camera, putting a great story together, you're going to have a good film. You just, it's the whole thing is when you make a great film, you hope, like anything else, it catches on with the audience, and the audience comes back and they tell their people, and their people tell their people, and before you know it, you got a nice hit.
But you know as well as I do.
It's our first studio movie
Wait a
coming
minute.
out through Lionsgate. That was just amazing. And I'm
Absolutely.
really,
Congratulations on
thank
that.
you. I mean,
Church, you know as well as I do, you could direct and put together a beautiful film. Editing can destroy a good film. If you don't have a good editor, because an editor directs your film with you. That's why I like it when a director edits his own work, because
it's a lot of work.
The fuck do you care? It makes for an Academy Award. What do you give a shit? No.
It goes by a team. You got a good team in place.
No, director's cut movies are always the best. And everybody in the business will tell you that, because the director conceived it. He did it, and now he shows it to us the way he saw it. A stranger comes in, they see it how they see it. They don't see how it was. Look, I've seen some masterpieces destroyed by poor editing. Editing is a very, very important part of a film.
They want to know who. Oh, go ahead and answer that if you want.
Yeah,
Well-
I'll beat the shit out of him.
You got to give me that curb thing.
I'll give you that curb thing, baby. You better
Again, each project you go into, everybody looks to do something great with, and it's all about the team you have.
Yes.
Everything going in place. Nobody sets out looking to make a bad movie. It
I was
just,
just going to say that.
it just goes by, there's movies out there that were amazing, box office wise, like fantastic. And then you're like, I don't understand. Why did this movie fail? It's just people, the audience, whether they like it or they don't like it. I mean, there's movies out there that are just fantastic that Tom Cruise did. There's movies out there that wanted to, for example, let me go back in time. Frank Capra, It's a Wonderful Life. It's a beautiful film. It's an amazing film. But when that movie came out, nobody paid attention to it.
No, because
it didn't become successful until it hit television. The same thing with The Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz wasn't successful until it hit when it got another audience. But it was weird. And it's really funny. And then I'm sorry to go on a thing, but I always find this great. The director of Gone with the Wind never finished his last two scenes of making Gone with the Wind, because the studio tapped him and said, we need you to go and take over this other movie, because they got rid of their other director, this other film. And that film happened to be The Wizard of Oz. So the same guy, Victor Fleming, directed Gone with the Wind, and then went over across the hall to direct Wizard of Oz. And I always find that fascinating that this guy, he didn't even get to finish his one movie, and they gave him another film that was just, and it took its time catching an audience. So the answer to your question is nobody goes out looking
Make a shitty movie.
But sometimes there's dirty politics in film. You have to be careful.
Well, there's dirty politics everywhere.
No, but there's good film and there's bad people in film too. I know a lot of films where the jealousy of another performer, the person, the actor, I'm not going to mention who it was, but it was a fucking major star, big Academy Award winning star who was a friend of mine. I can't even say it. People will pick it up on.
No.
Anyway, I won't even give the sex. This person, no one could come on the set that were better than this person as an actor. That was the standard rule.
Actor or actress?
I'm not saying who.
Yeah, he did that on purpose.
No,
Church.
I did that in purpose. She was
The
a
church is trying to get you to
no,
reveal.
she was a very not Jane Russell either. She was.
He said she. See,
Yeah, so
I
now
knew it.
it's she.
Well, anyway, she was a very good friend of mine and one of Hollywood's most famous actresses, and she only had leading men that were weaker than she. She would never play opposite Clark Gable. Ever, ever, ever.
Betty Davis. You talking about Betty Davis?
Maybe I don't know, but anyway, my very good friend Andrea King, who I loved and adored, was my neighbor when I lived in Beverly Hills, and Andrea and I became good friends. And she wrote a book, In the Shadow of a Star, and the star was Betty Davis, and she felt that Betty Davis stopped her career from happening because she was beautiful and as good an actress as Betty was. So a lot of people used to say that it's a Betty Davis film. Betty Davis sat in on the editing, and nobody knows that. If she didn't like a scene and you were better than her, bingo, out it goes. She knew exactly how the movie should go. She hated directors. She used to tell every director, you have no idea what you're doing, I'll do it. And she told them what to do. So there are stars like that. Every one of Betty Davis's movies in the 40s were a great success.
Did you know Kim Carnes has Betty Davis eyes?
Yeah.
You know,
So also, you guys,
wait a
hang
minute.
on.
And Betty Davis sent her a beautiful letter saying, "Thank you so much for mentioning my eyes in your because Betty told me that."
Everybody
You
in
should
the
bring
call.
your show back. Your one-on-one with all the
That's
all
correct.
the celebrities.
I am. I'm doing Sue.
I
Wong.
love listening to old Hollywood stories. When I went out with Bruce Dern, and we went out a couple times for lunch and dinner, lunch and breakfast, he was just talking to me about Betty Davis, about Marilyn Monroe, and the story between Betty Davis and the famous fight, Betty Davis and Joan Crawford.
Joan Crawford.
He was on set when that happened. You know, they were in the middle of making a sequel of the movie, and a lot of that, and just hearing it, and I was like, wow, it just brings you back.
You want to know what?
Hang on, we don't have a lot of time.
Well, this is a quickie for everybody to faint from.
I like quickies.
The reason why Betty Davis and Joan Crawford did not get along from the get-go was Joan Crawford was bisexual, and Joan Crawford came on to Betty Davis a few times, and Betty Davis was totally disgusted by that.
I don't remember reading that.
That I don't have. You don't have to read it. I heard it with my own ears from the cat.
Oh, meow.
So I heard it. I heard this, but with just like Tippi Hedren with Alfred Hitchcock being a perv. Disgusting, man.
See, I don't know anything about that. That all came out.
I got it from the horse's mouth, as they say.
Yeah, but you know, why didn't they talk about it when the man was alive?
She did.
Yeah.
Don't forget, back then we protected each other in the business, not like today. Today they say whatever they want about actors and actresses, demeaning them. Back then, if you were gay, like Walter Pidgeon was a homo, and Walter Pidgeon used to go to the trailer to get work done on him with gay guys, okay? Nobody would ever dare discuss that Walter Pidgeon is a gay man, or Rock Hudson, or Tab Hunter, and the list goes on and on and on and on.
You know who my favorite gay guy is?
Who?
You and
Okay.
Jimmy.
Thank you.
I love
Hold
you
on.
guys.
Hang on, you guys, real quick, because we don't have a lot of time here. First of all,
Am I allowed to come on with her for a little bit and say hi?
yeah, you can come on.
Yeah,
for,
sure, with a split screen.
Hang on one second. So Augie Duke is in the chat room.
Hey,
So say
Augie.
hi to Augie.
Wait, I got a message for Augie. Org, honey bun. I think you should start looking for the white dress.
There you go.
Period.
Yes.
Augie and I have a little thing going on with her boyfriend. Not a three-way. We have a thing going on about.
I think
So hold
Augie's
on.
amazing.
I love
Augie.
Augie, and Augie with her long red hair is gorgeous.
So hold on, let's
Augie's
go.
great.
Before we bring Sadie on, which
Augie
we're
Duke
gonna-
is third generation Hollywood. Just wanted to say that.
yeah, she is. She's
so I'm
fabulous.
second generation, but I am my mother and me and my father and me. Augie is. I love Augie. Kisses to you, Aug.
Yeah, she's there.
Well, my dog's gonna jump.
And so hold on, you guys. So you guys, if you want to find out what's going on with Churchill, you can go to churchillproductions.com. You can follow him on Twitter. His Twitter is at Thomas Churchill. Excuse me. And his Instagram is at Thomas_J_Churchill.
And if you really want to know what's going on with Churchill, go to your local post office and read the sign on the wall. Wanted.
And if you guys need me for anything, you can call my publicist at World Star PR. And ask
Oh,
for Jimmy Star.
They're the best publicists, and I do have something I need you to do. Put the fucking line back in the movie.
Anyway, now we're going to welcome our next guest, and
No,
Rebel.
I'm not going to promote your film. I'm not even going to mention it or say a word about it unless you put.
Come on, come
no,
on.
if you promise me, you'll put the.
He doesn't get to do that.
I don't listen.
Don't you have any clout? It's your fucking film.
Hey, Steven Spielberg don't have clout yet.
But you
There you go.
wrote it, you directed it.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't make
It's
any
if it wasn't timed right, if it wasn't pacing right, things lose. Things get. There's a lot of scenes that are on the editing floor because of timing.
Listen, this was perfectly timed.
Okay. Anyway, we'll
You
drop
know
that one.
You know they didn't like the
We're
word.
bringing in
because
I love you.
They didn't like the line because, and I'm going to say the line now for the world to know.
No, don't do
Paulie is told
that. No,
about
because the movie's not even out. Don't
the line is not in it. So what does it matter?
Well, how do you know the line's not in it if the movie's not out yet? How do you know it's not in
I
there?
saw the movie. We get bootleg movie with it, with nobody's.
Oh, I can't hear it. I didn't hear anything you said. What did you say?
Wait,
What
my
did you
line.
say? Hello? Hello?
My line
Is
was.
this working?
My line was, yeah, I know that, Jerk. That's where the dirty coffee cups smell. No, that's what the coffee cups smell like, dirty ass. Now, what's so wrong with that? It's a funny line.
Anyway, we're gonna bring Sadie in now, you guys. And Rebel, I'm sorry because I didn't tell you we were
Wait,
doing.
if you said it like that, I understand why they cut it. No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
Fuck you.
Hey, Sadie, how you doing?
When I see you, I'm going to grab you. and twist-
Put in the dirty fucking ass line.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? What are you doing on our show? Who are you?
So
Hi,
Sadie,
Sadie Cats.
You're nobody.
say hi to Thomas.
Hi, Thomas. Hi, church.
Hi, movie star.
Why are you on our show? You're ugly, you're old, and you're a nobody. So what are you doing here?
I
She's
do
sparkling there. Look at her. She looks great.
I know you look so gorgeous.
You know what, Church? I always call her Carol Lombard. If you see pictures of Carol Lombard, she looks like Sadie. She could be Sadie's. She could be Carol's daughter.
Sadie's got a classic Hollywood look about her.
Do you know who
Sadie
Carol
has a
Lombard is? Did you know who Carol Lombard is? Clark Gable's wife. She's the one that died in the plane crash when she was selling bonds for the USA.
So hold on, let me do an intro. Let me do an intro for Sadie because I need a separate intro.
First, I got to give her a little kiss.
There you go.
I love you, Sadie.
All right, everybody. Now we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, the incredibly talented Sadie Katz, star of the brand new Thomas J. Churchill flick, The Amityville Harvest. Welcome. That way I can have two separate.
As always.
golf clap.
It's like three people I love so much that I'm a great Zoom call with an edge.
Yes.
Nice.
And we have a chat room full of people. Say hi to everybody in the chat room because the chat room's filled with people.
Now, Sadie.
Wait, let her say hi to everybody.
Hi, Augie.
Listen,
and you gotta say hi to Dave Hughes because he's
no,
like
I
been
was going to
hyperventilating.
do the Dave Hughes, you drugged up fool. Sadie.
Hi, Dave. How are you?
No, Sadie. I'm going to direct you on this. Okay. Here's what I want you to do. Hi, David.
Hi, David.
And I wish I were next to you naked, laying in
Not
your
naked.
bed, kissing
Myra
you.
would get really upset, but I guess this is an actress, I'll say. Hi, Dave. I sure wish that I was with you. Totally butt naked.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Dave.
Is that right?
George is getting in it
Hi,
too.
Dave. I wish I was next to you too.
Hey,
At it.
hey, Churchill, there are chubby chases. Be careful. There are chubby chases out there.
Hi, David.
Sadie, Dave Hughes came and fainted.
They're all saying in the chat room that you're gonna kill him. He's gonna die,
Oh, yeah,
but he's
Dave-
like loving
David
You
it.
better
Hughes-
have a towel with them. That's pretty gross.
Did you know that David is in the UK? He stays up all night for this show just to see our girls. He's a fucking,
Really?
he's a perv, a real perv.
You're his favorite. You're his first. You're his first and his favorite. So all right. So
I'll take it.
You got a brand new movie, The Amityville Harvest. Tell us something cool about working with Churchill since he's on the line, and make it nice since he's actually here.
Lie a lot.
I always have to make it nice because
Lie a lot.
so I saw the movie last night, which is rad, but I for the first time, and the thing that I love about Church, I call him Church, I don't know why, it's my pet name, besides King.
Mine too.
So he is really involved. Sometimes directors don't want to direct their actors, so you're just like, okay, I'm going to go for it. And it's like, I'm running. This is my favorite thing. I'm running. You're running from, I have this hair, sorry. I'm running from this bad guy. I won't give away everything. And, Tom Church is like running next to me, and he's feeding. There's something in theater that doesn't always happen, and I don't know why, is sighting. Especially if you're doing MOS without sound, someone going, the bad guy's coming, he's coming, more. And when you get like that as an actor, you get really amped up in these scenes. When I was watching the film, I was like, I'm so scared. Am I too scared? But then Miles was like, well, it's great because the scared are you, the more the audience is scared. And I can get really scared because I'm a scared person. And Thomas kept like getting me. He kept like getting in my head. Yeah.
Sadie, when that bad guy was running after you and coming, did you charge him?
It was a long
Well,
time.
you know what? You wrote on Facebook today that our show was crude, and I thought, how dare she? We're the furthest thing from crude. We never use profound words,
Profanity.
profanity, and we behave like gentlemen. Where is she coming from, this bitch? But anyway,
So real quick, Sadie, we have Dawn Hinton. I don't know if you've ever met Dawn Hinton. She's a fan of the show, and she's a big fan of all the horror people. And so just say hi to Dawn because she's like
I
starstruck.
want to say hi to her. You are so fabulous and supportive, and every time you're like, boom, right away commenting, which what sometimes sets the bar or ball rolling. And I think you are an amazing spirit. I hope I meet you in person, but thank you. I couldn't thank you enough. Thank you.
Cool. She said she loved Clown Fear and she loves Wrong Turn 6.
Well, no accounting for taste, but all my babies. I love all my babies. Thank you. And it's super fun.
we paid her a lot of money to say those things.
Yeah, right.
I mean, she loved Clown Fear. We paid
well,
her a
I
lot.
love
We
Ron
paid her a lot for that one.
Oh, I would never talk bad about my movies, but
I
like
don't
Clown
either.
Fear.
I could
You
see
like?
Amityville
Did you really like Clown Fear?
Me? You're talking to me? Yeah. I
You didn't think it was
I
too
loved it.
long. You didn't think it was too long. It should have been cut down a bit.
I thought it was well written, and I thought it was great,
Yay, Sadie.
well directed.
Well, Sadie wrote. Of course, Ron Russell was in it. It was superb.
And there was a lot of my friends in the film, and I thought they were fantastic. I thought the movie, it was great pacing and all. It was a good horror film.
No, it was pretty good actually.
Yeah,
I thought it
but
was
I'm
pretty
still
good.
pissed off at that film because of Sadie's greatest work wasn't shown. I was the minister marrying her, and she's facing me. And when the guy tells her, "I'm not marrying you, you're a fucking whore," or whatever he called her, and she caves in. She did a brilliant job of being hurt, the eyes tearing, the body shivering. I thought, oh my God, this is going to be the best thing to see. Well, when I went to see the film, they did the over-the-shoulder shot of Sadie. They didn't put that in. That to me was malice. That to me was done deliberately by that stupid guy who was her partner, whatever the fuck his name was.
Which we don't talk about.
Ron,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, I don't say nice thing. No, I never say nice thing about bad people. He didn't want Sadie at the red carpet. I told him, if Sadie's not at the red carpet, I will blast you all over the fucking
Who are we
media.
talking about?
Ing Wing, whatever the fuck his name is.
Oh, the Clown Fear was. I liked it.
He
It
was
came out
ter-
with
he was-
Lionsgate put that out.
Yeah, Ron.
I'm so happy for Lionsgate. They didn't know the background. They didn't know the backwash that was going on at the time.
You know what I want to see? I want to see a movie about that minister. I want to write a movie about that minister that was in that movie. All about the Ron.
Yeah.
What was your name? Father what? Reverend what?
Scumbag. I don't know what the hell it was.
Can you imagine that?
Minister McFadden.
How about we make a film where you're the Reverend and you, anytime there's a bad thing with the bride and the groom, you hunt them down. And vengeance
Actually, in the chat room, they said they like Clown Fear because it was an opportunity to see Sadie and Ron together in a film.
Oh, I love the fact that I worked with Sadie and Augie. I mean,
I can't wait for you to walk her down the aisle. I want to see that.
I will. Sadie, am I still walking?
Well, my uncle will get mad, but I want you to marry us.
Oh, wow.
I can't marry you. I'm not a minister for real.
I want you to get ordained. You will be the funniest minister. I'll have to be like.
I thought that
would be good for you to be the minister.
Wait,
that would be great.
I thought I was walking you down the aisle with your uncle. The two of us, you said. One on each.
You're putting her on the spot on TV. It's not nice.
Hey, how's that Starbucks?
Yeah.
Well, she said this to me, and you can't tell me something and then renege it. I hate you.
I want you to do something bigger than that.
Let's get ordained together. Let's get ordained together. I'd love to marry people too and say, hey, do you?
I'm gonna go to your wedding and drag and steal the whole show.
Now I want to see that.
That's a great idea.
Now I want to walk you down the aisle.
Maid of honor.
Okay. I love it. You know what?
Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen.
What are you talking about? It's happening. It's on.
No. When are we gonna see you? We just saw you last week, but when are we going to see you?
Happy birthday, Sadie. It was her birthday last week.
We went to her birthday party.
I got this great gift. It's so great outside.
No.
Paul Revere called. He asked who took his lantern.
Wait.
Way to go, church.
Let me say something so corny. It's so corny, but it came from the bottom of my heart with so much love. When I presented it to Sadie, I said, let this lantern light your way to stardom. And all the stars in it are you, because you are a great star. She's going to be in Lifetime with Ed Asner soon, which is legit TV. Something I cannot wait to see. Sadie Katz, I worked with Sophia Loren, so I can talk about big shot people, okay?
It's called a Fargo Christmas story. A Fargo Christmas story.
I work with Sadie Katz and Augie Duke.
Is that Miles?
I will work with Sadie. And
Hi, Miles.
I will work with Sadie.
Watching my interviews is hilarious. He's like, I gotta listen to that bitch talk all the time. Or he says,
you know who else is in the movie though? A Fargo Christmas Story is Ed Asner. It's also got Robert Donovan, who was the priest in Art of the Dead.
Yeah,
who shouldn't have been in that movie.
Oh, I loved Art of the Dead. That's the Mahal brothers film.
I like Dawn of the Dead too. But for me, this year, Blind is the #1 movie. I adore, love, and worship.
The Amityville Harvest.
The Amityville Harvest?
The Amityville Harvest.
Hold on.
I didn't see it.
So hang on. Go back, you guys. So
shut the fuck up.
No, I'm talking.
No, I don't give a shit that you're talking.
You're a fucking bore. Joe Castro is trying to get in the chat room, and he's saying congratulations and a shout out to both of you guys. And congratulations.
I have to clarify something.
Love you, Joe Castro.
Before I'm
crucified. Special effects.
Now, I'm asking everyone to be silent, please. I don't want to be crucified for something I just said. So far, Blind is my #1 movie. I have not seen Amityville Horror yet.
Harvest.
Whatever the fuck it's called.
Harvest.
Tonight, we will watch it and see. If it's as good as Blind, I certainly will tell the truth.
There you go.
You'll set the record straight with Ron Russell.
If it stinks, I just don't mention it.
Movies. And Sarah French does a lovely job. Marcel Waltz, who is my director in Blood Feast. And it looks beautifully shot. Great location.
What movie is that?
Blind.
Oh, Blind is fabulous. And Sarah French did a fine job in that. Yeah. Another actress would have been hysterical and thrown her acting out. Sarah brought it in, and I felt, oh my God, I felt like I was inside her. And don't get cute church. I felt like I felt
I
like
knew you were
I,
going to go there. That's why I just looked up.
I felt like I was inside her, feeling her pain of being blind, and the poor bitch didn't even know this man is in her kitchen. I mean, it was a wonderful film.
Actually, it was in
I
the
love
basement.
I love Marcel.
So
no,
Church,
he was in the kitchen.
Yeah,
when she said
Marcel.
the refrigerating.
Caroline Williams was great in there. So was Tyler.
Great. And
Yeah.
I
Sherry Davis.
love her. She's great. Sherry Davis.
Marcel was a great director.
I'm
Marcel-
Different style movie, though.
Very
Well, you know why Marcel
Great.
directs. Marcel is a European director, don't forget. And I am a fan of European directors. They have
I
a
got
quality.
European blood in me.
Yeah, you're a Guinea like me. But
Hey.
they have quality. We're allowed to say Guinea, just like the blacks are allowed to say, you know what. So we
I
can't
can't
say
hear.
it,
Is
but
this
they
on?
can.
Is this on? Hello?
Yeah, right.
yeah.
Go fuck
Hold on, I
yourself.
want to go back though. No, I want to go back. So let's talk about Amityville Harvest because Blind is coming out, and we'll be advertising that
yeah,
later.
we're
Right now,
done.
right now we're talking about the Amityville Harvest. It came out, released by Lionsgate yesterday, starring Sadie Katz. So, Church, tell us something
Higher,
cool
louder.
about work.
Yeah.
Tell us something cool about working with Sadie.
It's a joy.
Yes, I'm going to say something, and I'm going to bow out on this because I want Sadie to have her turn with you guys. She's,
Don't leave me alone.
No.
That sounded dirty too.
hey, nice. So Sadie Katz was absolutely a pleasure to work with. As I stated earlier, we've known each other, but this was the first time we actually worked with each other, and trusting her to bring out the character of Christina. I thought she did an amazing job. She hit a home run. She brought a lot of energy to the film. She brought a lot of charisma to the project. I honestly, in my heart of hearts, it was a privilege to direct a movie star like Sadie Katz.
Did you
There you
see the
go.
film that she made in Italy, in Genoa, Italy?
I loved it.
I loved it too.
Megan.
I mean, she did such a brilliant job, and I found out why there was a little bit of a problem. The script was written in Italian. No. The script was written in Italian. Now, when you act in Italian, it's Anna Magnani style, Sophia Loren. It's very. Sadie, in the translation, they wrote it in English, had to project again her wonderful self.
Yeah.
And that's what she did to make those lines have meaning. If she did it in Italian, she wouldn't have had to work so hard. And
Just
that's
like
what-
Sarah French with Blind, her script is in Braille.
Absolutely. You know, I so appreciate an actor who's good. When an actor is really
That was funny.
what did he
Church.
say?
He said, just like Sarah French in Blind, her script was in Braille. That was very funny, Church.
I
No,
love Blind though.
But
Yeah.
I find when an actor gives me such a performance like that, I'm the biggest fan. And I hate bad acting. I hate people who read lines and think they're actors. They stand there like marionettes for an
Ron,
hour.
can I interrupt for 1 minute? Can
Sure.
you fix your shirt?
What's wrong with my shirt? My tits are hanging out.
No. You're all wrinkled. I don't like you looking.
But I am
wrinkled.
I'm old and wrinkled, babe. It's-
No, baby.
So you guys,
Look at you.
listen
Look
up.
at you. Pizzazz.
While we have Church on the phone, you guys, please check out the Amityville Harvest. You can follow him on Twitter at Thomas Churchill, Instagram at Thomas_J_Churchill. We want to congratulate you on the new film, dude. We're really
Thank you.
proud of you. Everybody in the chat room's loving it, and everybody
And
go out.
I really can't wait.
Thank you.
Seriously, no bullshit. I cannot wait tonight to see it because I know I'm going to enjoy it. I
Well,
love
when you guys
Vampire
watch
movies.
it, give me a call. I'd love to
I
hear
will.
your
We
thoughts.
will. No, I love Sadie and I love vampire movies. So right there, you got 50% of my
so
love.
you guys go on IMDb and give it a 10-star rating, you
Yes,
guys.
please.
So go on IMDb and rate it. Let's give it lots of stars, and everybody go support it. And Tom, love
Thank
you,
you.
dude. Thank you so
Love
much.
Thank you very
We'll
much.
see you
Love you.
soon,
Hi,
Church.
Sadie.
Sadie, don't go anywhere.
See you soon.
Yay, Sadie. What's
That's
up?
so fast. Hey guys. So
How are
I
you?
have,
Sadie Katz.
yes.
I have met a million people in my lifetime. Famous people, not such famous people. Wannabes or worse. I have got to say that you are one of my top 10 favorite people. You are the nicest, the sweetest, the kindest, the most thoughtful, caring human being I know. And it's for those reasons that I'm mad about you. I love you. And I do feel that you're my little daughter. And that's not a smoke up your ass thing. I just want your fans to know that you are beyond an actress. You're a great person.
Oh,
And
Do
I
you know
mean
what's
that.
so
I
funny?
swear to God.
All my pictures that are with you and Jimmy, but honestly, I look giddy. I'm just like, I'm so happy. So when I go through them, I'm like, you guys feel like home. So
Well, you feel this. I want to say something that you said to me at your birthday party that really moved me a lot. We were sitting next to each other, and Sadie hugged me and she said, Ron, promise me you'll live to be 160. And I said, no, 120. She said, no, I want 160. To somebody my age, that's a wonderful love statement to have been made. And I'm still moving, but I can still get teary eyed from it. Sadie, Miles is so lucky to have someone as wonderful as you are, and you're so wonderful to have a nut job like Miles. And the two of you together are two crazy people who really get along. And
What is that?
well, we don't always get along. We're not perfect, but he because he has a new show on Oxygen, and he came home today while I was working, and I'm showing this off. It's like,
so he
you
took
know,
it. He took the one he wanted.
know,
Wait, is this the one he wanted?
no, he got me this card that says, thank
Oh.
you for standing by me through this hard time. All my love, always and unconditionally, Miles. And
Isn't that sweet?
You know, when I'm with you two, when I am with you two, Miles never takes his eyes off you for a second. You walk, his eyes follow you. You sit, and he may be talking to somebody in the kitchen, and you're in the living room, but he's watching you from the kitchen. That's love.
That's love. And he's also making sure I don't drink too much.
Well,
good.
listen, you know, you're not perfect. I mean,
He's amazing. You know what? He's amazing. And I don't always give him the credit he deserves, but he puts up with my crazy ass. And, you know,
same here. You know, you and I could be
we're
twins.
the same. We're the same.
We could be twins.
Yeah, sometimes you look at Jimmy and everyone goes, oh, poor Jimmy. And I'm like, poor Jimmy. Ron's amazing. He has to put up with him. But then every now Jimmy just had knee surgery. Are we allowed to say that?
Yes, we talked about it.
Oh, you did? And I'm like, oh, that's so hard because Ron wants to buzz all about town. He's like, fuck COVID. I'm gonna live. You know, he wears his mask and stuff.
I believe that we have a number when we're born, and that number will be no matter what. And if my number is up, it's up. And I'm not going to sit home and rot and waste the few years I have left worrying that I'm going to die. Death is inevitable, period.
Yeah. Well, I have a lot of thoughts, about that without getting political.
I want to talk about your show you're doing now. I just saw it on Facebook today. You're going to be doing what? Tell me.
Token White Girl Podcast.
What is it
Token
called?
White Girl Podcast, which I hope people don't think is racist. I'm being ironic.
Oh, the assholes will, but that's okay. Fuck them.
I'll be like, I'm being ironic. I can't, but I can't remember what movie it's from. But yeah, only because you really inspire me. You guys, obviously, I've been on your show a bunch of times, and I just I was just on the Great Love Debate, and and we didn't really talk Hollywood at all. I was just giving dirty advice from a mailbag, and he was like, why aren't you doing a podcast? I said, well, because everyone has a podcast. And then
That's true.
I have to give my opinions out, and I don't know, I'm hoping people will watch it, but I also wanted to talk about about being a white chick right now, because we're really like the enemy. So I wanted to do it in a fun way, like an open Joe Rogan way. Like, I'm going to talk about love, sex, pumpkin spice, the State of the Union, being a little bit naughty, but also, talking to other girl boats. I have a couple friends, Kim Grosso, who is a novelist, New York Times bestseller, that I think would be really interesting to talk to. I'd love to talk to you guys, but I also want to I have so many opinions and I need someone to listen to me. And
So do I, but you get in trouble.
sound off on. So I know I have to be careful, but like sometimes I just in this role and I'm like, I gotta talk to someone about this because I don't understand why it's this way. Like the whole Karen thing. I'm like, you know, like, why are the Karens all ugly with bad haircuts? Because in LA, if you're good looking, like, no one puts you on video if you're good looking and calls you a name because she's an entitled bitch. But Karens have become, sorry, I'm moving around. Karens have become like, just they have to have like a bad haircut. And I'm like, they probably have 5 kids and are on meltdown mode and need mental help and no one's helping them. Like Ron and I, we like, you know, I could see myself losing my shit. And I'm like,
No, you're going to lose your friends because half of the Palm Springs doesn't like me anymore because of the things I said. They thought I was talking about them, which I wasn't. Anything I say or write is just in general. I don't depict the person. But I wrote the other day, if the shoe fits, wear it. And I guess they thought I was talking about them. So they must be the fake friends that I referred to. So be careful, Sadie. People will turn. People are going to turn on you. You're going to get a lot of nasty people that come in with a lot of mean insults, and just let it go. Don't let it get you.
Maybe I also like everyone. You know, I get some reviews sometimes, and I'm like, I'm naked. Like I'm literally naked in this film, not Amityville Harvest, and I'm giving it my all. And sometimes someone will be like, the lead was just so annoying, her voice and her this. And I think it's kind of funny because I'm like, you jumped on the internet to insult me. Like, wow, that's great. That means you were passionate about something. Sometimes think it's someone I went to school with or like, I'm still in your mind, bitch. So,
but you know what? There is no female Joe Rogan, though.
That's who I want to be. I want to be that. Like, I'm really into politics, but I always tell people, why can't we see both sides? So I know I have to play that kind of safe, but I'm super love Joe Rogan. I love Tim Pool's getting a little bit more on the right side, but I'm kind of fascinated by the fact that people think people should be canceled. People think that, you know, I don't know anything more than anyone else, but that's like my favorite thing besides acting and writing. So that's my third is politics. I'm a politics junkie. It's bad. It's really bad.
Well, it's very dangerous today to discuss it because people are inundated or mesmerized or brainwashed into thinking that everything that is said pertains to them and it's an insult, and that the lack of humor is gone today. Back in my day, we could make fun of each other and nobody cared. We laughed at it because human beings are funny. They're funny people. And there are many things about a human that you can find funny. Today, watch your ass. Don't do it because they jump up and scream racist. Or, I mean, I was called a racist, and you know that's the biggest joke of all. I mean, who has more black friends that I love than me? And Jimmy, nobody.
So hang on, Sadie. They in the chat room, they want to know, when are you starting it and where are they going to listen to it?
Yeah, I want to watch.
Well, here's the thing. I'm afraid to launch it without having and I'm open to this. I want to have my logo. I want to know, should I do a plain background like this? I think
yes, this is very effective.
So, and launch it, maybe I need someone to run the board, right? So I'm a little bit like I talk to someone in the room, but I think I'm going to be just on me, like how Rogan started, and then invite other people just to like introduce myself. But it's really intimidating because I can fail for a while. I know
it takes a long time. It takes a long time to get listeners, but like we'll help promote it.
I don't think you're going to fail. I think
you're not going to fail.
You're charming. You're adorable.
You're beautiful.
Beautiful is besides the point. You have a quality that brings people to you. my daughter Deirdre knows you forever. And she just said, it's a pro Bryce. What was Sadie like back then? She said, oh. I said, oh, I heard. No, I said, no, wait. I said, Deirdre, I heard that you were also. She said, oh, yeah. We were wild. My daughter and Sadie know each other from 20 years ago. So you both were wild kids. Wild girls.
Running around the pool naked. I'm a bit of a crazy exhibitionist if I want to be. I'm getting less than that now, but because
I'm 80 years old. I'm still running around naked, so you never outgrow it.
But I mean, I'm dying to wear the dress Leslie gave me, which is that pink number that's gorgeous.
Yeah,
but
that's a beautiful gown.
I hold on to things sometimes where I'm like, you don't want to waste it. Like, you want to make sure it's good. But yeah, I'm really excited about the podcast because it's a new challenge. And, either I'll get a lot of no flack, which would be bad. Or, it will be a learning curve. Like today, this is like, I messed with this lighting for an hour and a half to kind of think, you guys have great lighting.
So right now, your lighting is good.
Yeah, you look really good.
You look beautiful. And I love the fact that you're wearing this. Wait, you're wearing the black scoop neck, which is blended with the black background. So you look like a cameo now, an oval cameo, which is when you watch the show in rerun, you'll see how good it looks. It looks great.
Well, I'm in this weird 70s jumpsuit. Like, look how funny this thing is. I shouldn't give this away because everyone hates it. But I'm funny, like jumpsuit.
No, it's normal.
It's like it's normal. And this is what's funny. Here you guys go.
The only thing you need to do, you need to get a stronger signal because you keep bouncing in and out. Your voice stops.
Yeah, you need you have to hardwire it. Actually, go from your router into your computer.
Yeah, hardwire your Wi-Fi.
And you won't have any problem at all.
Because
you're
freezing.
I'll teach you how to do it. It's easy.
You're freezing, going, freezing, going, freezing.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Can you hear me normally? No.
What? You just have to hardwire in and you'll be fine.
All right.
Yeah, Jimmy and I are probably coming into LA next weekend for a day because we go every weekend up to Santa Clarita. And if you guys have time, we'll stop by and we'll show you what to do.
Yeah, we always have time. Always.
Yeah. We'll show you what to do.
Everybody in the chat room is saying they'll all subscribe to it and listen. They think that that's fabulous. And there's a lot of people in the chat room. And there's a lady named Kyla Robel. I'm not sure who that is. But she says she can't wait for the podcast. And everybody else who's a regular, they all say that they will subscribe to it. Everybody loves you. Everybody kind of just goes to you anyway. So I think no matter what you talk about, it'll be fabulous.
Sadie is honest and sweet. And sometimes naive, and they are very beautiful qualities. Also, I wanted to say when we go to Santa Clarita, if Felicia is in town, because she was out doing that TED thing, signing books, pictures, we'll visit Felicia. You, Miles, come with us. We'll drive up.
Oh, actually, Kyla is Tatnis's producer, and Tatnis is in the show. He said he wants you to come back on his show.
Yeah, I would love to. Okay, I was like, why does that name sound familiar?
Yes, Tatnis is cool.
Tatnis is cool. You guys hooked me up. And who's amazing. And what's funny is Eileen will send me a text in the morning and be like, you're on today, which I love. But I'm excited to do it and to also get feedback. And, it's hard because you want to skip around topics all the time. And I don't know if I want to use it too much to promote my movies because I feel like I mention them.
No, this is a whole new personality you're coming out with.
You mention your films as they're coming out, period. You don't hop on it. But here's what I feel I have done. And Jimmy, because of who we are, we have created a Warner Brothers studio. We have our friends that all work together, directors together, and it's nice. We're our own syndication. And Jimmy has a couple of movies coming up. I understand you're going to be in one, and possibly and I don't know if we're together. And it's going to be nice that we all help each other. And we're not jealous of each other or in competition of each other. It's stupid. All you girls get along. I mean, Augie loves you. You love Augie. Sherry loves you. I mean, everybody. It's not there's no bitches here.
It's not a competition.
No, I mean, there have been a couple of bitches around, but they're not longer around.
Right.
They have gone with the wind. But, you know, so I feel that we are all a company of players, and I love that. Joe Kelly is included. Church is included. Everybody, and it's so nice to have work friends. Work friends is nice. Now, you said that Miles had two things that he was looking into. Did he get the one he wanted?
He got one, still up for the other one. The one he's doing, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say, but
I just want to know. Did he get the one he wanted?
It's going to be after this, hopefully. So, I mean, he's such a hard worker and he's working from home, but this is such a scary story that I swear to God, I can't be in the room. It's true crime at its craziest. So I think it will be riveting.
Yes.
It's riveting. It's like when I hear it, I feel triggered. It's kind of worse than any movie I've done, except I did just film a movie the other week where I was kidnapped, tortured, and my head cut off. And that was no, but you know, there's an underground cult film status for this film. I can't say the name. And there's something great about controlling, like people think scream queens just come on and they go, ah! And I don't always play the victim, but there's something great about challenging something like that where you're like, what's my first emotion? And then, you know, what's my second of like, this is the end. I once heard the weirdest story that haunted me, but I understood it, is the BT whatever kill.
You're freezing.
You froze that time. What was it? Did you say BTK killer?
Yeah, and he was strangling this this prostitute, and he said that right before she died, he could tell she accepted it.
Oh yeah,
life. And I was like, that's that's a crazy thing. So there's something crazy about exploring like death on that level, and that's the most extreme feeling without just crying. You know, anyone can cry and scream if you really want to.
Right.
Okay, so what's your next?
We got 3 minutes.
What's your next movie? What do you got lined up?
Oh God, I'm going to Alabama next month to do Alabama Rose, which I'm stoked about. Which I'm allowed to talk about it, but it's basically a stalker movie. I'm really excited because I thought Alabama was just the sticks, because I'm a little bit dumb. It's right on the water, and the house is like 15 bedrooms, gorgeous. So I'm gonna get to see Alabama, which is the perk of acting, is you get to go to all these places that you wouldn't normally go to. So I'm excited about that. And as far as, I just finished writing a script with Anthony Leon, and I'm really stoked about it. So I'm in the shopping mode of that, and then I'm getting a camera and I'm going to start doing a documentary. And I'm still waiting to see if that rom-com I wrote with another writer, Nicole Larson, gets picked up. So I feel like I'm in waiting mode, but I'm also open to shoot. So God damn it, get me back to work.
So you guys listen up, because we've only we have like 2
too.
minutes. So listen, you guys, follow Sadie on Twitter. She's at Sadie_Katz. Her Instagram is Sadie Katz. It's SADIEKATZ. Check out Megan. She's got Clown Fear. Automation was a really fun movie. Check out her documentary, The Bill Murray Experience. If you're looking for Halloween stuff, she's got Blood Feast, Bus Party to Hell, Wrong Turn 6, Last Resort, and the Amityville Harvest that just came out from Lionsgate yesterday, where she is the starring role in the film, and we can't wait to watch you in it. You look beautiful in the trailer. You look beautiful today, and I'm super excited to see you in the film.
She is beautiful. So listen, if you're available next Saturday, we'll call and come by. And we'll fix your Wi-Fi, and then you and Miles can drive up to Santa Clarita with us to go visit Felicia Rose if she's in town.
She won't be in town. It's Halloween
because
weekend.
I know she was
She's never
outside.
in town because
She's never in town on the weekend.
Season. She's
So
like,
everybody,
She's signing pictures all over the place.
I know.
So you guys, really, everybody, please support the Amityville Harvest. Sadie, we think you're great. You got to let us know what's going on with Token White Girl Podcast. We'll help promote it. I think it's a great idea.
Hilarious.
Ron does not think, because Ron always says everybody's starting a show. Everybody's starting a show. You're the only person who started a show, and he didn't say everybody's starting a show. He was like, this could be a good show.
Let me explain something, and I want
less
to
than a minute.
blow my own horn. Jimmy Star and I were the first show to podcast and split screen of anybody. It was my idea. Jimmy was a radio show. I said, I don't do radio and actor. Let's do TV. We are the first people to do podcasts. Now, everybody and their mother are doing.
We're going on 14 years.
Yeah, everybody and their mother. Wait. Everybody and their mother now is doing podcasts, and some of them stink. They think that they sit there in a sweatshirt looking like morons that they're going to do a good show. You, I know well, and I know your personality, and I know that people will be hooked on you, that when they come in and see you once, they're going to want to see you again. Let's put it this way. Some people got it and make it pay. Some people can't even give it away. Well, Sadie Katz can well get it, believe me. So folks, tune in.
So that's it, everybody. Token White Girl Podcast. Check out the Amityville Harvest. We love you, Sadie. Thanks for coming on, and we'll see you soon.
I love you guys.
Bye.
Bye, everyone in the chat. Okay.
Thanks, chat room, everybody. Have a great weekend. Thanks for all your support, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Can turn out to be so wrong. Yeah, we in the mix. Yeah, we in the mix. It's another episode. Here we go. The Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Interviewing the hottest, newest, and truest up to date celebrities. Make sure to subscribe so you can get notified weekly. Jimmy Star, he's the king of cool. Ron Russell, he's a gorgeous dude. Chat room is live, and you would be a fool not to vibe with us at the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Come watch it live on W4CY Radio. Miss some past episodes? Download on iTunes. The Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. It's the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell.
Building it bigger all the time.
That's right. You really stink.